Please mind the gap when alighting from this train. This train terminates here. Please ensure that you take your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train. It's sorted.
Tell me what it's all about. That's all about.
Vill du köpa Sverige? No, thank you.
In that time, yeah, you got all
Do they have cannons? Do they have cannons?